Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday. Well, this isn't really a prepping video. This is more of a here's the latest in stupidity video for you. I swear, this gets dumber and dumber and dumber. We now have the Department of Dumb in the U.S. government. Back on April 22nd, Earth Day, good old Potato Joe made the comment of, every vehicle in the United States military is going to be climate friendly. Yeah, okay, because that's important, for a military. Well, according to the Detroit Free Press, the Army has taken delivery of its first electric Humvee. Yep. Now, GM won't say what the Army paid for it, but you and I could go buy a Humvee for $108,000. Of course, now it doesn't have any armor plating or, anything of the sort like that. So, if I had a guess, I'd say, because you got to remember, $25 hammers and $200 toilets, we probably paid $300,000 for this. The U.S. Army has bought one of them. Hopefully, that's the only one, and they use it as some sort of idiotic parade vehicle, and that's the end of the story. It's funny because, and I'll go into a couple of things, GM comes out and Biden's all, oh, this can generate 1,000 horsepower, 11,500 feet of wheel torque. It can go 100 miles in 12 minutes of charging. It offers 329 miles of combined driving range and goes from 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. Yeah, that's great if you're out on the proving ground somewhere because, when you're in a combat situation, the battlefield is always nicely paved and smooth roads, right? Okay. Not doing 60 miles an hour out in the desert of Iraq, Afghanistan. Not doing 60 miles an hour in the mountainous terrain of Central Europe. Yeah, okay. I'll give you a couple other good points on this. I told you the story the other day about the girl who bought a used Prius, $11,000, and then found that after 6 months it needed a new battery that cost $14,000. Okay, there's the first one. Can you imagine this one? Soldiers out in the middle of the battlefield and everything. Captain, please help. Our battery's dead. No problem. We'll be right out with some solar panels for you there. Okay. Do vehicles run out of gas on the battlefield? Sure. It's pretty simple to take a jerry can out there and put some gas in it and get it out. How are you going to charge a vehicle? Okay. You're not. End of story. $300,000 vehicle, pissed away. Or probably, under Joe's theory, we'll just leave it there and let the enemy have it. But, there's the first problem. Then you get, I hope it doesn't have the charging capacity or charging capabilities like a Tesla and catches fire. There would be a good one. But, then let's compare it to like a Ford. Okay, mind you, these are all the electric vehicle companies. Ford was claiming, if you look online, you'll see some of these tests. Oh, these electric vehicles go faster than their gas counterparts. They tow more, or can tow just as much. Okay, that's great. Now, I have a Ford pickup. You guys know that. And it tows a trailer. It'll tow whatever the hell I need it to tow within reason. Okay, it's a F-150. I'm not towing a bulldozer on the back of it. So somebody did a test, and Ford's EV pickup, which is pretty much the same strength as one of these things, will tow something for 85 miles before running out of juice. Okay? What good is that? I mean, when I was in, we tow vehicles or tow trailers for hours going somewhere. Uh, Generators, water buffaloes, whatever would be, needed to be towed. The battlefield is not going to be, okay, guys, everybody is on a 2-hour timeout while we charge our vehicles up again. I mean, this guy cannot be kicked out of the White House soon enough. The Democrats cannot be kicked out. This has got to be the stupidest thing I've ever heard, that we're going to go to an entirely electric fleet by, what did he say, 2024? Right. Okay. So we're going to, think about this, guys. The second largest budget item in the U.S. government's budget is the defense budget. And we're going to piss it all away on stupid little pet projects of these idiots who think that the technology's there to do this. Could it be someday? Yes. All right. As I've said many times, right now, if I want to solar power my house, I've got to cover the entire house literally with solar panels. Okay. What are you going to do? Cover the entire Sears Tower, the entire Empire State Building? I mean, it's not going to power the building, so it's got to come from somewhere else. We want to have all these electric vehicles, around the country. We don't have the infrastructure for it. There's no EV charging stations. There aren't enough for people to charge their vehicles. And don't say, oh, everybody can charge it at home. Yes, but people do have a tendency to drive away from home. All right. And I will tell you this for certain. There are no EV charging stations on a battlefield. That I'll guarantee you. Okay. So that's not going to work. But we are wasting this money left and right. We bought one of them. That's fine. Use it for parades. Use it to shuttle the panty waist generals running around from the Pentagon to the White House so they can go sip lemonade with Joe Biden out in the Rose Garden. Okay, and discuss pronouns and, what color hair people are going to be allowed to have in the military. But do not say this is going to be a combat vehicle. It's not fit for combat. Anybody in the Pentagon, in procurement, who said this vehicle is fit for military use needs to be kicked out immediately, and you can reinstate one of those soldiers who actually knew what he was doing, who you kicked out because they didn't want a pat on the shoulder. Have a good Saturday. There's your laugh for the morning. Pinball out.